What's up, everybody? I hope you guys are all having a great day today, and I wanted to start this video by sharing a story with you. So a few years ago, a friend of mine had stopped smoking cigarettes, and he'd been smoking cigarettes for well over a year, so it was definitely an addiction for him. But, what I said to him was, I'm so proud of you, and the first thing he said to me was, yeah, I guess it turns out that the hardest thing to do was the right thing to do. And I think this is something that a lot of us have heard before, or at least, thought of. And, connecting this to fitness, I think a lot of us go into working out with this mentality, which is great. We think to ourselves, the hard thing to do is the right thing to do because, working out is hard. Therefore, it's the right thing to do. And, in a sense, that is true. And I think that it's good to have that mentality to an extent. But I think that you can reach another end of the spectrum where you've created such a habit of working out or going to the gym that the hard thing to do becomes taking time off. So it's like there's two different ends here, and you probably start on one and find yourself at another. And chances are when you get to this point that it's hard for you to not go to the gym, that's when you're probably not making as much progress because you're probably overtraining. So if you're wondering if you're overtraining, maybe think to yourself, which is harder for me, going to the gym or even thinking about taking a day off? Because if it's really hard for you to just think about taking that one day off, then you probably are overworking yourself. And I'm not saying to just, take it easy and, half-ass your workouts. All I'm really trying to say is that sometimes the hardest thing to do is the right thing to do. So if it's really hard for you to just even think of taking a day off or resting, then that might be the right thing to do. I hope this has meant something to you guys. I know it's meant something to me. It's kind of changed the way that I look at my routine and my flexibility. Because, I used to always just try to work out, not as much as possible, but, enough that I could at least manage, and just trying to stick to it as strictly as I could without even really listening to my body. And sometimes your body can't really keep up with what you're planning. So I just want you guys to keep that in mind, just because I don't want you to overtrain, feel fatigued, stressed out, lose sleep, and lose all the gains from this hard work that you are putting in, because, you guys deserve it. If you guys want to hear any more topics or hear me talk about anything else, please leave a comment below and let me know if there's anything that you'd like for me to talk about. You can follow me on Instagram as well as Twitter, and please don't forget to stay lifted.